If you're a man over 50, then I have something special I want you to see. But first, can you guess which one of these hormone molecules gives a woman her distinct curvy feminine features? And which one do you think helps a man achieve a masculine and athletic body no matter what age? If you can't tell the difference between the two, or don't know which particular hormone a man needs to get rid of his belly fat and achieve the lean, healthy body even well into his 60s, 70s, or even 80s, then you're in luck, because today I've invited a special guest, Mark McKillier, the senior trainer for the #1 most subscribed channel on YouTube for men over 50, to help us out.
Well, Amy, thanks a ton for having me.
Now, Mark, which one of these hormones is responsible for helping a man achieve that strong, athletic body like you have today? And which one should a man avoid?
Now, you'll probably agree with me when I say that they look pretty damn similar. Pretty weird, right? Since one of them can help make a man look like this, while the other one can give you feminine features like a woman, just like Amy. And honestly, any rational guy would assume that these molecules would have totally different structures.
That's true. So why does testosterone and estrogen look so similar, even though they do two completely different things?
Well, the University of California, San Francisco explains that males and females all make estrogen from testosterone thanks to an enzyme called aromatase. Yep, you heard that right. They look so similar because estrogen is made from destroying and converting your master male hormone, testosterone, into a female hormone. And for a man, especially one that's over 50 with an already fading testosterone production, having your master male hormone turned into estrogen is something you definitely need stopped immediately. If you've noticed that you have less energy, a loss of sex drive, or even gained a few pounds of unwanted belly fat in recent years, chances are that your precious male testosterone molecules are being destroyed and converted into estrogen in your body right now. Furthermore, when estrogen levels in men increase, testosterone levels tend to naturally decrease even more severely.
So Mark, what's something that the men out there watching right now can do to start blocking estrogen and getting their test production back up right away?
Listen, low T was the main reason why it was so hard for myself and most men out there over the age of 50 to get rid of our belly fat. It's also the reason why it can seem impossible to obtain the youthful body that we want no matter how hard we diet or work out. That's why I made a free video that shows you one simple thing older men like us can do immediately to start boosting our test and blocking estrogen. And you can see me demonstrate it all for you by clicking below or going to reloadyourtest.com.
Thanks, Mark, for giving us access to your free video. Mark, what about that one testosterone curse you mentioned earlier, which most older men face? Could you explain that a bit more?
As a man gets older, your test production and your fat-burning metabolism begins to shut down. And that's why most older guys start looking so frail and weak, no matter how hard they try to work out or how strictly they diet. It happens to every guy, and it's natural. In fact, this testosterone shutting down process can start as early as your late 20s. And you know what's even worse? This test drop is one of the main reasons why an average guy gains about 17 to 20 pounds of excess body fat over the course of their early 20s through their late 30s. You see, when a man reaches his 40s, testosterone levels can be so low that no matter how hard you diet or work out, nothing will seem to work. And it only gets worse with every year that passes. In fact, this is why most men over 40 are struggling with unattractive and dangerous belly fat. And if you're a man over 40, this might be something you're experiencing right now, just like I was. In fact, I was one of those guys who actually gained 10 to 15 pounds of fat in my 30s and 40s, and I kept on gaining belly fat all the way until I was 48.
So what did you personally do differently from other older men who are still struggling with belly fat?
Well, at first I started doing the same old workouts and diets that most guys are still probably doing right now. And like most of our male viewers, I wasn't really seeing the results I wanted, but that all changed for me. You see, a few years ago, I discovered the way for a man to naturally train his body to produce the vital muscle building and fat burning hormones. These are the exact hormones you need in order to get ripped and muscular fast. But don't think this will only work for guys who are experienced with fitness. Anybody can do this. Now, when I started really getting serious about getting back into shape, I was 48 years old and in the worst shape of my life. And to be honest, I had no idea what the right foods were to eat. But what you're about to learn has nothing to do with starving yourself or working out for hours. Believe me when I say that if a regular 48-year-old guy like me can get a body like this with my training technique I'm about to show you, I bet you'll probably be able to do it better than me.
Well, Mark, let me tell you, whatever you did to boost your test levels and get you in the shape you are right now, it worked amazingly. You did a great job. So how can men do the same as you did? Is it hard to do? The reason I ask is because most of the older men I know just don't have the time or the fitness experience. They want something easy and simple that's appropriate for an aging man's joints and current shape.
Like I said, I was in the worst shape of my life with pains and aches and all. But if a simple, good old Texas guy like me can do it, you guys can too. But the only way we're gonna know for sure is if you go try out this one thing that I did differently to boost my testosterone and get the ripped body I have today. And you can see exactly how by watching this free video I just posted at reloadyourtest.com right now.
Now, Mark, I heard you got in such great shape that you were actually approached by personal trainers suggesting you compete in fitness competitions. Is that a real story?
Yeah, it's true, Amy. And I thought I'd give it a go. I mean, what is there to lose? And guess what? The wild thing is that I actually won first place in only my second competition. And that led to my current career in fitness. And I did it all in my late 40s and my 50s.
Okay, everyone, we're all out of time. So if you're over 40 or in your 50s like Mark here, there's no time to waste. In fact, you could look like Mark here very, very soon once you watch that free video. So you men out there, you need to start boosting your male hormones now. And Mark here is going to show you how it all works. Go see how at reloadyourtest.com.